Wow, this is pretty here. We're in the mountains of northwest
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Well, I was going to say northwest Carolina, but anyway, we're up in the mountains, the western part of the Carolinas, and it's really pretty. You can see some of the flowers and the pine trees. I love those soft pine trees. It's just really nice getting out, enjoying nature a bit.
Beautiful day today. It's probably about 65 to 70 degrees, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Beautiful up here.
Oh, Dave, remember we said we were going to tell people about how to get outside and how to tent camp and RV camp. I don't think we never did that.
No, well, now would be a good time because there's a lot of people we talk to. They love to get out and commune with nature and tent camp, and they just love to get off grid and just do their thing out there. And there's other ones that like to go tent camping, but they're a little more, I don't know what you want to call it, civilized. They like to get into a campground and where there's some facilities and stuff. So
Yeah, and then
either way we can.
and like me, I like to be in an RV. I don't really want. We did a tent a few times, but I really like the RV. I like being able to sleep in a bed.
Yeah, me too. But anyway, we're going to cover that in the video coming up here, so pay attention and maybe you'll learn something.
Here's our motorhome. Since we live in our motorhome, our perspective is pretty much on the motorhome. But some people like to, live outside more than what we do. We like to bike and to hike, but I prefer sleeping in the motorhome rather than in a tent. I'm following Dave as we're walking to a waterfall, but he's the spider web guy that knocks them out. And I'm the one that's got that out, looking out for the bears till we get to this waterfall. We're in the mountains of northwest North Carolina.
Be sure to remember when backpacking to get a backpack that fits you, because whatever you carry in, you need to carry out too. So make sure there's room in there for everything going both ways. Also get some comfortable shoes that can stand to get wet, because you're bound to get some puddles and streams and stuff you need to cross, and make sure that they'll dry out quickly. Along with your clothing, make sure it's lightweight, but also something that will dry quickly.
We did some research and learned about a few different types of tents. The hammock tent is great to backpack since there's no poles to carry. And then depending on the rain prediction and the backpack area, some people like the rainfly. The rainfly tarp is something you'll probably want to carry anyway. It can be a cover for a small tent or the ground cover for a tent. Most of the people we talked to said make sure you have some sort of ground cover under every tent. A few items people said that are considered must-haves are a good flashlight or lantern with extra batteries, a cook stove with a propane canister, matches or a lighter, a knife, a rope, map, compass, ground cover, and a first aid kit. And of course, you need food and water for the length of your trip.
If you're new to this, you may want to get help from an outfitter or a guide. Make sure you get a weather check and a fire check before you do go. And the Forestry Service has great information about dispersed camping and bear and other safety tips that you might want to pay close attention to.
You can find great resources for tent camping on the Bureau of Land Management site, the National Park Service, and Forestry Service sites. We'll put the links in the description. Not all camping has to be remote. It can be anywhere. If you look at the video here, you can see this family enjoying their outing. They're out in a grassy area. It's probably close to a rural area, maybe not too far from a city, where at least a family can get out and enjoy it and have fun. And then you've got this other couple. They are a little more remote. They've got a smaller tent, perfect for just the two of them, and spending most of their time outside, maybe sitting around the fire. Looks like they cook over the fire. There's several different types of tents available. This one is a spring-loaded one. It's easy to set up, very versatile, and easy to carry. The next one here is a little different type. This one actually extends out on the top, the rooftop of your vehicle. Usually you see these on a truck, but I have seen them on SUVs. And then we've got the multi-room tents. These are nice for a family, or maybe even just be able to put your personal belongings on one side. Now, the yurt is a different type of tent. You see them primarily at campgrounds. They are movable, but they are big, and they're insulated and have some sort of flooring. The bell tent is very similar to the yurt, a little more glamping style, but it does have center pole in it. And of course, you can always choose a cabin. This one is a little more rustic, a little more off the beaten path than what you'll see in the next one. That one is really nice. Those are good for to have a family get together or reunion.
For those like my wife that prefer to sleep in an RV, there are many to choose from. I think we saw hundreds at the Tampa, Florida RV Super Show.
This is one of the newer Super C, Class C motorhomes. They're just longer and have more features. Now this one is a very high-end, custom designed Class A. There's different models, but they're definitely for someone that wants luxury. This last one here is a Global Expedition self-contained off-road vehicle. It's very unique, hard to describe, so I put a link to the website for them in the description. This is what we have now.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed our video, and I hope you found something in there of use to you and of value. And if you want to learn some more, just keep watching Escaping Normal RV.